Hello everyone! Imagine a global superstar who wishes to become anonymous again. Rosé of BLACKPINK, the shining star in the entertainment world, has just revealed the most surprising side of herself. In the latest edition of Dazed magazine, led by Ib Kamara, Rosé stuns on the cover, not only with her captivating visuals, but also with her honest confession about the pressures of fame and her deepest desire to disappear from the spotlight. "Freedom means being anonymous," said Rosé. This sentence isn't just a statement, it's a reflection of the internal battle she's been carrying. Rosé, who has broken through global music industry boundaries, now expresses her desire to try acting. Not for new fame, but because acting might allow her to feel unknown. A dream that sounds simple, yet is nearly impossible for a global icon. In the emotional interview, Rosé also discussed the changing dynamics within BLACKPINK. She revealed how the time spent apart brought new perspectives and fresh inspiration. Now, this legendary group is preparing for a comeback with stronger, more mature, and bolder energy. But behind it all, Rosé still wrestles with the fine line between being an artist and just a human being. Rosé is more than just a singer, she is a symbol, a role model, and a beacon of hope for millions. Yet behind her serene expression lies a noise that is hard to explain. She shared how public scrutiny constantly makes her feel she has to be cautious. "Even if I didn't do anything wrong, I still think, what if people think I did?" A statement that touches anyone who has ever felt judged without cause. What makes this story even more touching is how Rosé opened up about her mother, her biggest inspiration since childhood. Raised by a mother who is also a painter, gentle, yet strong and dedicated, Rosé learned to love the process, to fight selflessly, and to remain humble even while standing on top of the world. No wonder she now appears like a queen. But behind all this beauty, a storm is shaking BLACKPINK. Recently, the public was shocked by a scandal involving the name of Jisoo's older brother. An anonymous post on the platform Blind accused Jisoo's brother of illegally recording a woman. The accusation was not only shocking, but also very serious, threatening Jisoo's reputation, which has always been seen as clean and professional. In the post, which has now been deleted, the anonymous writer claimed to be a victim who was secretly recorded by Jisoo's brother during an intimate moment. Even more shocking, the man was accused of proudly showing the videos to others and collecting footage of many women. The accusation also raised the possibility that there may be more victims who have yet to come forward. Furthermore, the same man was also said to be involved in numerous extramarital affairs, even while his wife was pregnant. He was accused of coercing women into sending explicit videos and treating them like objects. Netizens were outraged, BLACKPINK fans devastated, and Jisoo found herself in an incredibly difficult position, especially since she had been involved in business with her brother, including the Blissoo project and a children's supplement brand. Jisoo's agency eventually responded, stating that they are currently verifying the facts. Jisoo's brother strongly denied all allegations and claimed he would take legal action, but the reputational damage had already begun. In this complicated situation, the public is starting to question BLACKPINK's future, especially as Rosé just wrapped up her solo era and is preparing to reunite with the group. Returning to the shocking issue involving Jisoo's brother, the tension intensified as netizens began digging into his digital footprint. Online forums became filled with speculation, screenshots, and confusing conspiracy theories. Although no official evidence has been released to the public, many are calling for transparency. Netizens are questioning, are these allegations true? And to what extent is Jisoo involved in her brother's business? Many loyal BLACKPINK fans feel crushed by the news. Jisoo, long seen as gentle and elegant, is suddenly in the middle of a storm. Some fans are trying to separate Jisoo from her brother's actions, but many are also disappointed. Netizens continue to watch closely. Will Jisoo issue a personal statement, or will her agency take legal action against those spreading the claims? The issue has become even hotter due to Jisoo's direct ties to her brother's business. She is the face of the Blissoo brand, touted as one of her major post-BLACKPINK projects. Now, that collaboration is under intense scrutiny. Some are urging Jisoo to distance herself from the project to protect her integrity, while others believe it's unfair to demand that without solid proof. The most heartbreaking aspect of all this is a reputation as a successful entrepreneur. But behind the outward success, allegations about his private life are now becoming a boomerang. People are asking, how could someone in such a respectable position be capable of such heinous acts? if the allegations turn out to be true. Furthermore, the discussion around this case has spread to international media. Various news outlets are now covering the scandal with sensational headlines. Hashtags related to BLACKPINK, Jisoo, and her brother have trended across several social media platforms. Although there has yet to be a comprehensive official statement, the pressure on those involved is mounting. Many are demanding transparency and justice for the victims. Amid the chaos, there are also voices reminding the public not to blame Jisoo for someone else's wrongdoing. They emphasize the importance of presumption of innocence for both her brother and for Jisoo. But in reality, the entertainment world is never fair. Reputations can be destroyed overnight, even before the truth is proven. This is the price of standing at the top. So far, the agency continues to state that they are investigating the facts. But this uncertainty is only triggering more questions. Will there be a further statement? Will Jisoo step down from her family business project? Or will they fight back aggressively to prove that all of this is slander? Time will tell, but the damage to her image is already visible. It's not just fans who are shaken. Brands that have partnerships with Jisoo are reportedly reevaluating their collaborations. In an industry that highly prioritizes public image, issues like this can have serious commercial impacts. If the situation continues without a clear resolution, it's not impossible that Jisoo could lose several important contracts, even though she may not be at fault.